rest. That fine bullshit. I'm sorry, from the AFL.
Which one? Oh, about resting players.
Players in round 24 or the last round of the season is an absolute joke. Like you've earned the right.
100%.
I mean, for example, say
even if you're free, like if you're free,
for example.
Yeah, but even us.
Yeah, I know. Correct.
Say if you wanted to in our situation, why does it matter?
I agree with you.
I think you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want as a club.
Of course you
Absolutely,
should.
you've earned the right, man.
You should be able to rest players.
But not only that, that's part of tactics of the season.
100%.
That's what I look
Don't
at
they?
it like.
I don't know
Don't they
why
think
the
about
AFL
player welfare?
I don't know what. Yeah,
What's about player welfare? Like,
I don't know why the AFL feel like they
Are
have
we
to
on
step
or
in.
not?
Yeah, we're on. I don't know why the AFL feel like they have to step in. It doesn't make sense. Why are you stepping into the club's business? Like, just run the league. Governance. That's all you are. Stop fucking coming in and telling clubs you can do this, you can't do that, you can do this. Like, piss off.
I just think teams want to put themselves in a situation to be able to have maybe to rest a few
100%.
players, especially the older and
what are they going to
experienced
do
players.
about the Geelong situation?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
We could talk
You know
about
what I mean? Like, you want to do that, but then you can't do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so essentially, they must have allowed it to happen.
Yeah.
Did Geelong go to the AFL?
I don't know. I don't know the details of that.
Do you know anything?
No, I'm not prepared to.
George?
Because I've got no idea.
You do know
I
something.
don't. I have no idea. I haven't followed it closely enough. Anyway, we're going to get the intro first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think teams are fitter than us. I just think it comes down to certain moments in games.
Yeah, I'll back you up, Joe. We'll talk. Oh, it's just broken the chair.
How do we not see that? How does someone not pick that up?
We are consistently inconsistent.
I say 3 words and he cuts in with his opinion. Fuck off, man. Go do your own bullshit thing.
Welcome, everyone,
Yeah.
to episode 196. We're close. Closing in.
So
double
what's
ton.
4?
It's actually
Qualification
after
to
the elimination final.
Elimination final.
Yeah. So if we win a wild card, the 200th episode of this podcast, we're going to fucking blow the roof off the door.
Yeah. This will be a huge...
If we win the elimination final, it'll be huge. If we lose, then it'll be a bit depressing. But 200 episodes.
That's a live. Everyone's going to come into the studio and we're going to do a live.
We did talk about doing a
podcast.
live show, didn't we?
I said we're going to do it at Armstrong Street.
Well, we've got 4 weeks to organise.
They want us. We can organise it in 30 seconds.
George?
Yeah, easily done.
Are you going to come?
Yeah, I do a few podcasts at pubs and cafes and
Oh,
stuff.
do
so
ya?
yeah, done.
Can you
All right.
do this setup?
Yeah.
There we go. Kieran, he's asked in the chat. Live episode at Armstrong St Foodstore.
See?
There we go.
I'll speak to
We're
Terry
there.
in that tomorrow.
So we have to at least make an elimination final for that to happen. Because if
Our
we don't,
200th episode.
Joe, we're going all the way at this stage.
Or
I
do you
don't
wanna
think
just-
you
or
understand.
do we want to just lock it in and go, regardless if we make the elimination final or not, we'll just do the 200th
yeah,
episode.
200th
that week.
episode, we'll do it at Armstrong Street. No, we
Just
don't know.
blowing goats. No, we'll talk about us for once. We'll just sit there and let the listeners go, how fucking good are you guys? Like
Yeah,
Dan
ask,
said
give
last
us a bit
week.
of a Q&A.
Yeah. No, anyway, welcome. Part of the Broad Media Network, proudly powered, and here we go again tonight, proudly powered in 2026 by Mavrosh Studios. You can see the power of Mavrosh Studios tonight with camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and camera 4. There you go. We've leveled up.
Clinic.
When George's
Clinic,
in here,
George.
this runs like an absolute well-oiled machine. He's here tonight.
Thanks, boys.
And you've got a quiz.
Yeah,
So this is George. This is
Pop
George,
quiz?
Yeah, so George put this to me
This is
pre-show.
funny.
This is George's pop quiz brought to you by Mavrosh Studios.
I didn't say it like that, but think brownies quiz, on a Sunday footy
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
A bit simpler, a bit more.
Let's go wide shot to get these boys in. Otherwise, you're just going to be talking
do it
about.
later. Do it later.
No, do it now.
We're starting with the
Fuck
quiz.
it.
Are
Kick
we
it off.
starting
Let's
with the
go.
quiz?
Yeah, let's go. Quick one.
He's a bit nervous now.
Well, I've only got 2 prepared. Oh,
That's right. Two's enough. Two's enough.
All right. I don't really like this one. Well, this is the one I found interesting. I forgot about this. 2005 national draft. Carlton picked up the first pick was Mark Murphy. Who did we get as pick 4?
It's pick 4. Oh, I know the answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know it?
Luke Livingston, no?
No.
That was
No.
earlier than that.
You?
Pick 4.
He was traded.
He was
Yes,
traded?
George?
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't remember him.
In a very famous trade, he was traded away.
Oh, Kennedy.
Was it?
Josh Kennedy, pick 4. We went Murph and Kennedy. Imagine if we had kept
Oh,
Kennedy.
yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
Remember how much we were talking about that at the
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Or like
massive.
after the time?
Next
The
one.
other one is obviously going to be draft, give it a bit more
My
simple.
memory is
and
shocking anyway.
If people can chuck it in the comments for the boys can get this one. What was the other one I liked? Yeah, so from 2005 to 2018, Carlton had 5 number 1 draft picks. Can you name all 5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Easily.
Murphy, Gibbs.
Yep.
Cruiser,
Walsh.
and Wiedering.
Yeah.
You need to make those questions harder, George.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it easier.
No, do another one. Didn't you have another one?
I didn't.
Hey, do a career. Do
No,
a
he had a
career one.
cracker.
You know that career thing?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
read off games, goals, and
Yeah, okay. All right.
when they were drafted, year they were drafted. Pick a random
What?
player. We'll come back to George.
and then we've got to pick that
We'll
player.
come back to George.
Yeah.
We're also partnered in 2026 with Armstrong St Foodstore, which we mentioned at the start, and we are going to do our 200th episode there in 4 weeks' time. So if you want to attend the 200th episode, we're going to be there. It's not going to be live. It'll have to be a pre-record and probably a Sunday. We'll give you the details in a few weeks' time, but anyone's more than welcome to join.
Ticketed $50 a ticket.
Well, no. If you can buy a coffee while you're there, though, or some food that goes towards Armstrong
Our end of
Street Food
season.
Store. That's what we want to do. So that'll be happening. Keep your eyes peeled for that. You got a player?
Not yet.
All right, then we're going to go into weekend. What did you do this weekend? And tell me you did something. It's Wednesday.
Oh, wedding. I had
It's
a wedding.
Hold on,
I
did
did.
you?
I had a wedding.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's a Wednesday. Not only have the weekend, you got a Monday and Tuesday. So something's got to have happened in your life.
No, I had a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, I did have a wedding. So yeah, colleague of mine. Well, mate, but obviously work colleague as well.
More colleague
Um,
than mate.
Shout out.
No, he's a mate. We
Name,
catch up on that.
Shout out.
It goes for Collingwood, so I don't want
Don't
to give him
shout
too
him
much
out.
of a shout out, to be honest with you. But it's
Yeah,
an unbelievable
it
wedding. Ceremony is unbelievable.
Where do you have it?
The wife, so the bride looked unbelievable. He looked okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was at a chapel in Collingwood, and then we moved to Auntie Betty's or Auntie something in Collingwood, Johnson Street.
Do you have a bit
It's
of a crack?
called. I
It was
know
good.
what you're talking
Auntie
about.
something. I
Fuck.
can't remember.
I know what it's called.
Auntie Amy's, Auntie
It'll come to me.
Auntie something.
No, it'll come to me. It'll come to me.
But yeah, nice
place.
place. Yeah, nice place. It's for like obviously
Weddings.
weddings or it's not a reception, but yeah, it's
you have a
for
crack?
Nah, because obviously I'm a bit busy at the moment on the weekend, so or else nah.
Shannon's in
That's
the
it.
live chat. George,
Yeah. She unretired on the weekend, I heard.
unretired. She
Yeah.
played.
Yeah. In the chat, give us a stat line.
No, I give you that one, Shannon. But
George
also,
on fire.
She played like a young Jagger Smith.
Craig Smith. Also, if you're not a member of the Patreon, we showed George on camera tonight for the first time. Thanks to Shan. Shan will know what I'm talking about. She sent me a photo of George playing footy the other week. And if you want to hear what George has to say about himself and what he thinks about himself,
Sign up.
Patreon link is in the video description below.
Play like a certain number 9.
Is it worth it?
apparently.
Well, if there's any young ladies out there as well, like,
Dan, weekend.
George, young lady.
We should get
Not
a camera.
too young.
Weekend, what'd you do? Not too young.
what 25 and older? That's
Oh no, what do I do? I've got my cousins from Italy here.
Oh,
Here
nice.
for- yeah.
Who's here?
Not Salvatore.
No,
Definitely not Salvatore.
why not?
No, not yet. No, he's left an imprint. No, I've got 3 of my cousins. Ariane, remember her, Jules? If you see her, you probably
If I
will.
see, I remember. Yeah.
Anyway, they're here. So they had lunch at ours. The salami, they tasted it.
What they say?
No, Jules.
Yeah, everyone that's had it has said it's the best.
Jules, they are going to take some home.
Which one did they like blow
Mild.
votes over?
Yeah, the mild one's the best one.
They loved it.
100%. That's
When
the
they
best
first tasted it, though, even Lauren was like, "Oh, it's a bit peppery," but then they finished it and they just kept eating it. My
Yeah.
mum goes,
one.
"It's
The
easy."
mild one. You know what? At the 200th episode,
We'll crack it,
we're
mate.
going to bring some salami for everyone to try. That's what we're going to do.
And will the cup of cola be ready?
That might be ready at that point.
probably.
actually.
I messaged your dad actually
I
about
have to
that.
ask him. I was
Anyway,
on the phone today, but
The salami's fucked. I had a few mates of mine try it on Saturday. One of them goes, "That is
Yeah, but
by
they got no
far."
idea he's
No,
late.
no, Corey
How about Joe's dad
makes it every
winning?
year. And Matt D makes as well. He goes, "That is by far the best homemade salami I've ever had in my life."
And why?
The mild one. I mean, what, red wine?
Yeah. How about Joe's dad wanting to enter it into the competition?
And then pulled out. I don't know.
He
I still
pulled
don't know
out.
why he pulled out. I have no idea. Don't know. Anyway, what else? Anything
And
else?
I had a housewarming. It was actually a cracker. He made these lamb chops on the charcoal barbecue.
Yeah, the
You
flavor.
can't beat it. Simple. I think it was it's a unit.
Mm.
So the whole thing just smoked
Stuck, yeah.
out completely. But Alessandro's still firing till 10:30 at night.
Fuck.
On the dance floor.
Yeah.
One of
Machine.
Lauren's aunties smashed fireball from the bottle. Just kept swinging
Gone.
it. Finished the whole thing.
But gone.
No, she'll stand. I don't know how.
Machine.
Machine.
Fuck. Drink
Like
responsibly.
wound back the clock unbelievably.
Drink responsibly.
I just enjoy yourself.
Now, for anyone that doesn't like what we do here at the start
Right
of the show for 10 minutes, this is the only time we get to catch up. So I don't give a fuck. No, I'll look down the barrel. I don't care if you like it or not. We're going to keep doing this. We had comments last week saying, can you just get on with the footy?
Did they?
If you don't like it,
Skip it.
don't listen or skip it.
On Spotify, you know how
Go
you
to
can
Pommy
put,
and Oz.
I'm not putting fucking chapters. This is the best
Chapters,
part of the show.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the best part of the show. And I'll tell you something. There's people that actually listen and watch our show for this. And like opposition supporters at work, at my work, have told me they listen just to the first 10, 15 minutes. And
The
they switch off.
opposition one, then they switch off.
No
Yeah,
problem.
of course they switch off.
So whatever. We're a bit of
No,
whatever.
to be fair, our listeners that tune in week out, the ones that we've been able fortunate to meet, they actually do ask us questions about our family and that because they know.
Yeah.
They know who we are.
Be
Yeah.
personal. And we don't want to just talk about footy for 50 minutes. Fuck, even though we could. What do I get up to? Not much, to be honest. Oh, I got
Mate, you had
Yeah, they had
Friday, Saturday,
car,
Sunday,
car,
Monday, Tuesday,
car.
and he got up to nothing.
my
He's hammering
car.
you.
My car
Yeah, what about it?
written off
Yeah, we knew that.
and got the settlement.
Yeah.
And did I fucking ream that insurance company? For anyone that doesn't know what you can do, and a lot of people don't know this, if you write off your car, if you're in an accident and they come back and go, here's the market value, you can say to them, I don't agree with you. And you can tell them what the market
I did it
value
with
is.
Lauren's car.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but a lot of people didn't know. But a lot of people don't know this. Everyone I told that I did it to, everyone that I told that I did it,
Yeah.
were like, what are you talking
How
about?
proud was your dad?
Oh, fuck, he was almost crying.
He's the,
No way.
he
I
did,
swear.
didn't he?
He's so proud of me. And he's proud of me because I called a plumber to fucking irrigate my pipes. I'm not joking. He called me. If he's watching this, he's going to kill me. He called me almost in tears going, I'm so proud of you that you were able to do that. I go, I'm 32 years old. That's simple shit.
That's unbelievable. That's the
Fucking
best.
hell. Anyway,
If your dad's watching, actually, I haven't called him yet
George, you gotta, huh? About what?
because he was helping out
Oh,
my house
true.
today. So, yeah. So,
Thank you.
big shout out to Joe's dad, Rennie.
You got a player?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, I do. I've tried to make it a bit harder.
Quick.
Let's see. I was selected with pick 51, the 2013
Bootsma.
national draft.
Bootsma.
2013.
Yes.
51.
Next one.
I was named joint MVP for Vic Country at the 2013 Under 18
Nah.
Championship.
Keep going.
I was given a second opportunity in AFL club in 2018 via the rookie draft.
Oh,
So we drafted him
Yes, yeah, I was going to say at the end. but
and then he
in
went
case
to
you
another club.
Yeah, he's
No.
an active player at the moment.
Right.
Oh,
Act now.
yeah.
Okay,
so
go.
he's played more than 150 AFL games.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
We'll say it.
Nick Holman.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well done.
Rookie.
For
when
all
you said
soccer
rookie
fans
and
out there,
traded.
I was gonna say when I thought of him, I typed in Brett Holman, and I was
Good soccer
confused.
player.
Yeah. That's good. Anyway, that's George's quiz powered by Mavros Studios. Without any further ado.
Let's get into it.
All right, bit of Blues news before we get into the game. We've had some signings this week.
Mm-hmm.
Byrne and Ison have signed to the end of 2028, 2-year deals. McGovern has signed on for 1 more year. And today it has been reported that Nick Haynes will play on next year in 2027. All great signings.
Yep.
All make sense. I don't think it
Happy with that.
I don't think it surprises anyone. What I want to say as part
I
of
am a little
this-
bit surprised, to be honest with you.
by who?
Contract length.
For?
Burn.
Mm. Do you think
Because it's only one additional year.
it's a good thing?
Yes
though?
or no?
Do you think it's a
Yeah.
good thing?
Uh,
I think it's
As-
good.
yeah, as
we
long
haven't
as you can
thrown the
keep him.
kitchen sink.
Mm.
Oh, you're saying if he's like, then he's got that
If he
opportunity.
becomes a Jet, then people are going to start coming. But
Yeah, yeah.
but he's not a free agent at the end of that. He hasn't
Nah,
been on
correct.
this long enough, so
Yeah,
they
correct.
would stuff to trade for him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going anywhere.
no, I don't think so either. But you never know.
I mean, you're probably right. For him, it would have been nice to maybe see 3 or 4 years, but
Yeah, not 3. But I
It's
would
good
add
to
another,
see that
Three's
they've
too
got-
another
much.
2.
Not gonna do
Another
3.
another 2 is 3.
true.
Another 2
because,
would have
Are you
been
saying
3.
he already had a year next
Yeah,
year?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch Cleary is also reported tonight, and we heard about this last week. We didn't speak about it. North has met with Ollie Hollins, and we were discussing this during the week in the group chat. So obviously, off season is fast approaching. We're not going to go into any trade news or anything like that just yet. But you can already see things start to move. On that note, and back to the contract signings, we don't have a coach at the moment signed up yet. To start extending contracts, what does that tell you?
That we do. That we
I
do.
wouldn't say that we do. I wouldn't say that we do.
Why
But
would they
obviously-
extend contracts if they didn't know who was going to be coaching next year? Why would they extend contracts into next year, particularly for McGovern and Haynes, who are uncontracted? Not for Byrne and Ison, but for McGovern and Haynes, if there was no one in that seat.
Do we have a list manager confirmed?
No, this
No, we don't.
No.
But when you got people like Wright and Davies there, especially Wright, like you've got to lock in a certain amount of players on the list. Like you can't have that much
Too
flexibility.
many
Like
loose.
too much flexibility.
You don't
in a
think
way.
it's a coincidence that Fraser puts his hand up officially yesterday and then all of a sudden we start signing?
Yeah, I
players?
think
Because they would have been, these conversations would have been happening for weeks.
Yeah, they might have been happening.
And I also think there's more so about movement of other players getting locked in at their clubs. And that's why we're locking in some of our players as well. So, for example, the McGovern situation, I think that's very tightly linked to potentially like a Buku Kamas. Apparently, he's been offered another contract from Western Bulldogs, so upped, and it's very similar, if not the same, as what we had in front of him as well.
right.
If that makes sense. So I think there's a lot hinged on a lot of other different pieces as well. The GWS player, what's his name?
Grzycki,
He's signed now.
Kalshidia hasn't.
Jed,
Walter signed.
Walter
yeah,
did,
do you know what I mean? So he's the one probably, to be honest with you, when I heard rumors, I was watching highlights of him today.
I've seen him play. We've seen
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Kalshidia, yeah, no, he's going to be good.
No, he's good. Yeah.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's good.
We'll definitely be in for him. But I just think those contract signings, me personally, I think you can read into that now.
You're thinking that with obviously without a coach, that's not happening.
Why would you do it? Because you would
Yeah,
you
normally the coach
not, would
is,
you not
is the
want to
one.
give the coach the option on who they want on the list next year?
Yeah, but some
we
of those
didn't
players
have
already
to,
are.
but we didn't have to sign Gov and Haynes right now. We could have waited.
Yeah, but you need to lock him. Like, what for example, we got how many? 20 players out
I
of
think
contract?
there's 11 left,
Is there 11 left?
something like that. It's like 10 or 11 left of that list.
Yeah,
that we
maybe we need to have a look at that because I reckon there's probably more. Like, how you can't have 15 players uncontracted at the back ends of the season and season's done. Like, you need to.
Yeah,
keep
I
moving.
think what
You
we need
can't-
to
you
do-
you need to back in your system, if
Yeah.
that makes sense, and allow for some form of flexibility.
15.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't have that.
Have you got the players?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Read
And
them
it's
out.
easier to sign your players that you currently have than try to bring
No, I
players
won't do
in,
that now. But
not knowing who the coach is going to be.
I just think maybe there's something there. Maybe. Fraser's put his hand up. Well, we'll talk about that now. Like, I think we all expected it.
It's inevitable.
Well, we're calling for it.
Yeah.
In the stadium, everyone was calling for it.
yeah. Well,
It was unbelievable.
have you ever heard anything like that?
I'll tell you, Jules, when they started
I
saying
know you
we
didn't
want
come on
Fraser,
Sunday, but it was fucked.
Nah, you could.
was so loud.
could you hear it?
You can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I've never seen that at a sporting event.
No.
Does it happen frequently? No, I don't think so.
Never heard it.
Not from the
Well, I
crowd.
don't think what you've seen the last 12 weeks. I don't-
Unprecedented.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think you see it.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think you see it. Like, how can you be like 1-8 or 1-8,
Mhm.
and then potentially, if it was a normal season without wild card, you could potentially make the 8.
Mm.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well,
Do you
that's
understand
right.
what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
say?
We
Yeah,
win
yeah.
our last two, we probably
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
So when you think about it like that and sort of take a little sort of a back seat on it, it's quite remarkable in terms of like where we're actually sitting.
Joe and I looked at each other when everyone was chanting, and we're like, "This is insane.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's crazy.
It's inevitable. It has to be."
To be honest, it's the first time that I've seen the fan base proper rally and actually speak their voice together.
I think it's
now
the
we want him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think up until this point, it's been pretty calm. Like, we've just let the process happen and we're gone. It looks like it's going to be him. We're not going to fucking rant and rave about it on social media and push the club to do it. That was the first time where I think everyone went, fuck this.
I
What are
think
we
it's
doing?
this. You get a new. I'll tell you something. Fraser, he's got buy-in from the fans. He's clearly got buy-in from the players. Yeah, and he's getting
coaching.
results.
Yeah, but coaching stuff.
And the coaches, yeah, because he always mentions the coaches as well. If you get a new coach in, you've actually then got to do that again.
Exactly.
You've got to then pitch your system. You've got to pitch what your goals are.
Mhm.
You've got to then get buy-in from the fans through results. He's already there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, they're going to go through the process. They still are. Like, knowing how these people are, especially Wright, they're definitely going to go through the process. It's going to be interesting to see after the process is complete, obviously who it is. Most likely it will be a Josh Fraser.
Mhm.
Who else is going to come along?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of this process as well, like all these coaches that have been part of the process, it's not just an interview for the
Head
main,
coach.
main coaching position. There's still other chess pieces.
Well,
to be
Fraser's
going to
move on from his assistant role, so that's an assistant role. That
Correct.
opens up. You
That's
gotta
what I'm
fill that,
saying. Like,
right?
and those coaches there, how many coaching positions are there available at the moment?
There's two.
There's two. That's right.
And Enright and Kelly have already pulled out of the Essendon gig.
Correct. So there's still flexibility there as well.
This is from Albert. This is Teague 2.0, he reckons. Did we not learn to stay out of it? This isn't Teague all over again. It's not.
You said that on Sunday.
It's not the same. Teague was 6-5, and he lost his last two games after we signed him. Fraser is 10-2 after taking over a 1-8 side, and he's made probably
different
will
elements.
make a wild card.
I think it's more so for me anyway.
It's the
Well, no, and
It's
this
the
is-
way.
this- well,
It's
this-
the way
But
we've done
also,
it.
there were there's other factors like the fact that Wright brought him across. I know that you're going to talk about more game style.
No, that's what I was going to say. It's
But
about the way we're playing.
Without but just hold that thought for a sec. Wright brought him across from Collingwood, right? That's not a coincidence that he ended up in the chair as the interim over anyone else, like a Hansen who'd been there for fucking 5 years, 4 years at this point, and knew the team.
And to be honest with you, it's also a what's the word I'm looking for? Like hats off to Fraser in terms of trying to deal with that situation as
100%,
well.
yeah, of
because
course.
Hansen probably thought Hill was the one.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
naturally, you would think it is. Yeah.
Second one is Chris Davies actually came out last week and said we have asked him to apply for the role. Apply for the role.
Yeah, that was a few weeks back too.
Yeah, but it only
Yeah.
took 10 weeks for them to get to that point and commit. So they've sat back and gone, is he doing everything the right way? Whereas when Lejudice and Brad Lloyd and who else was it at the time? Kane Little were in
Yeah,
charge.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was off the cuff. It was off the cuff. There's no process. There was nothing. We weren't interviewing other coaches. Teague was announced before the end of the season. We weren't even in a final spot. And it was like the fans just want it, so off we go. This is very, very different. Very different. Go talk about game style. What you see?
Yeah, so for me as well, it comes down to game style. I think Teague's that tenure. So what was it? 11 weeks. You're saying 6-5, Joe. So I'm going to go on that.
Teague was
'cause I don't know.
6-5. He was 6-5.
But I feel like as if that was built around like emotion, even towards the back end of 2023. I felt like as if it was more around emotion and grit and determination and passion and contest and clearance and so on. Where I feel like as if now the game, in terms of the way we're playing it, is built off definitely structure, tactics, and a different like way in which we're moving the ball. So the methodology has changed completely. And I know on the Patreon, I spoke about the stat of 14th in time in possession when Voss was in charge. So those first 9 rounds. Now, and not just in terms of when Fraser was has been in charge. We're actually second now in time position, and the clubs that are around us, I think it's Fremantle first. I think Sydney a third, or Hawthorn a third. Then Hawthorn or Sydney a fourth, and Brisbane or Brisbane a third. I can't remember, but they're the other 4 teams.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about it that way, like the way in which we play, even on the weekend, like we lost clearances by 7.
Yeah, that's right.
We lost clearances
Yeah.
by 7. I think centre clearances, it was 12 apiece.
But
But it was around the
clearances
ground.
was like 36 to
Whatever.
7 or something.
Yeah, whatever. But it was like 7 or whatever, 7, 8, 9 difference. We still won the game by 40 something. And we scored, I think it was like almost 70 points from turnover.
Well, Joe, you've got the stats around that.
66 points. 66
It was at the
points from
game.
turnover,
From turnover.
33 points from stoppage, and 7 points from kick-ins.
Kick-ins, yeah. So like when you think about it that way, like that's not a Carlton. So like if I was to tell you that this is the game,
10
not
weeks
these
ago.
are- yeah, 10
or-
weeks,
sorry,
you know,
even longer, like
yeah,
4 months
like-
Yeah,
ago.
you're saying that's not us. That's Brisbane.
you wouldn't say,
Yeah.
you would not say
Yeah.
that's us.
Yeah.
So just in terms of the way we're playing, we had I think 117 marks. We had 400 and something possessions. We had 400 and something possessions, and I think what was our highest possession player? I think it was like 26. or something.
26. It was Walsh or Cripper with 26.
Very even.
Yeah.
Think about it that way.
Yeah, very
So even in
balanced.
terms of the way we're moving the ball around, like it's crazy.
I'll tell you
It's
something as
crazy.
well.
It's completely different.
So I agree with that. There's one more other element. If you look game by game,
Yep.
go look at our tackle count.
Oh, yeah.
Go look at our tackle count across the board. Go look at how much we smash teams. And that as long along with
But
what you're
hold on,
saying-
we're tackling teams while also maintaining more possession.
well, yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
So we're plus 50 in uncontested possessions, but we're plus 20 more
in
often
tackles,
than not
or
in
15
tackles.
or whatever
Yeah.
it is, 12, 15, whatever. it may be.
That's the difference because that's effort.
Yeah.
Our pressure rating for a lot of the night was through the roof.
It was high.
It was like 240
Yeah.
Jules,
or 220.
how many
Solid
times? How many times in games and in previous podcasts have we said we just look a bit lackluster? We don't look like we have
Yeah.
that.
Not enough energy about
If
it.
anything goes to ground at the moment, it's ours.
Yeah.
Our pressure at ground level is ridiculous.
The thing that I've seen like a lot, the ability to roll up to the next contest.
Yeah.
So if there's a player from the opposition to have the ball, we always have a player coming up, reading it that he's going to get the ball to apply the pressure and just backing the
Yeah, it's
people,
true.
So
people
Fraser
that are behind him.
Fraser mentioned that in his presser. He mentioned like a next man up type approach with like a team defense. He was speaking about that, exactly what you just said. Yeah.
Yeah, look, we're going to talk a little bit about our prospects under Fraser because at least for the rest of the season, he'll be coach. He's 95% locked in as our senior coach going forward now. I'll come back to this at the end of the show. We'll talk about the game a little bit now. This has brought us into the game. So match report from Sunday night. Carlton 16-10, 106, defeat St Kilda by 44 points, 8-14, 62. We had 9 individual goal kickers. Again, Byrne, Walsh, Evans with 1 each, Ainsworth, Kemp, McGovern, Hayward, Pitto with 2 each, and Mackay with 3. 43,000 at Marvel on a Sunday night. Fucking great turnout from everyone, considering an away game. And we were louder.
We were definitely.
Yeah, it felt like a home game.
Hey, they are the most
No injuries for the
huge
Blues.
supporters.
That one NAS went off.
Oh,
Like
You can see
Like,
all of them.
yeah,
just go,
every-
no, but the whole crowd just went,
yeah.
yeah, we were celebrating like we'd
not
won.
celebrating, but it was like,
Yeah.
fuck, what a break.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
if-
celebrate an injury, but you're
Yeah,
like,
but
No, we were.
If they were ever a chance,
Not to be rude, but we were very. Like,
I didn't.
a lot of Carlton supporters were happy.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not-
I wasn't
I'm
happy,
not
but I'll put it this way:
Yeah.
if there was any chance for them to win, like he had to stay on the park.
I'm happy because hopefully he comes to Piota for rehab.
But do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it was.
I didn't think they were too much of a chance if he continued playing.
No,
to be honest with
I
you,
don't- I
because the
think
way
they
the
were-
game
nah.
was going, we were actually pretty.
We're in control, yeah.
But, and to your point, from start to finish, so you look at the Brisbane game and we just put the foot down and it was on for you. But like, it was kind of there for the taking still at half time, even halfway through the third until we really kicked away. This one here, and we said it how many times? It looked like it was always going to be a game. After 10 minutes, we turned to each other and I go, I feel like we're just going to keep them at arm's length all game. Like,
We were about 3 goals ahead at the time.
yeah, like we're dominating them, right? And we had our chances, we were taking our chances,
Yeah.
but
It should have been more.
in the last quarter in particular, we'll talk about that in a
Yeah.
minute. But from the start, it just looked like every time they were going to get their opportunity and nail it, we were just going to go back the other way, kick another 2. And it was, I was never worried during the game. Every time they kicked 1, every time they kicked 2, I'm like, it just doesn't feel like they've got any momentum whatsoever.
I've
And we
said
just
to a few
straight
people,
away kick back.
I'd said to a few people, it's one of the very few times that I can remember staying calm for 4 quarters.
Literally, it's just,
I
it was,
had no
it was
inkling
as
that we're going to lose.
it was as professional,
not to be cocky, but
Yeah.
it felt like that.
professional a win as you'll ever see.
Well-
Just professional.
Well, Joe, just to sum that up, I remember seeing a stat. I think our scores from forward back 50 transition to scores was like 37-3.
See, there you go.
And
Yeah,
that was
there you
back-
go.
And that was basically the difference in the game. I think we won by 38 points. And
It's a good point. And under Fraser, what we were seeing under Voss that we're not now seeing under Fraser. So often when teams gain territory on us under Voss, and not just this year, for the last 4 years, right? We'd get hemmed in our back line and we had no way out, right? Unless they kicked a goal, went back to the center, or we had some miracle outlet mark from Harry, which you spoke about a lot over the last few years on this podcast, or Charlie, and then we're out and off we go, right? Under Fraser, we're not getting hemmed in ever. We are finding a way out of the back half every single time. I can't remember St Kilda getting too many repeat entries on
Yeah,
us.
but I think it's because we're forcing teams to turn the ball over
No, but I'm
Do you know what I
saying
mean?
from
Like-
like no, but I'm saying from like a kick in.
from a kick in.
Yeah.
No, but we're getting out very, very well.
From a
It's
kick
so
in.
effective.
Even in a controls manner, like
If we need
when it's
to,
not
yeah.
in contests or it's not in dispute, we're moving the
We're
ball
moving
out very well.
Just speaking of Fraser, and we're obviously still talking about game plan. We'll come back to the game in a minute. I did want to ask you this before. I don't think anyone's asked this question yet, and I'll ask the viewers. And I'm fucking dead serious when I ask this question. Is he the coach of the year?
Depends on how far we go.
No, because you can only judge him on what he's done, right? Because you can't.
What's it up till?
We're not judging the team. We're not judging the club. We're judging the coach. Yeah. Is he not? Give me an argument against why this guy isn't coach of the year.
I think Stephen King might have something to say about
Stephen
it.
King's probably close.
Yeah, I was about
Justin
to say.
Longmuir has been very consistent, but neither of those took a team from 1 and 8.
I think Stephen King would probably be
Yeah.
Maybe just a touch ahead.
just a touch.
Yeah, but I
But
think
you
like,
still haven't given me an
Look at
argument
what- look at-
against. Hold on, you still haven't given me an argument against Fraser
no, but
and why he couldn't be.
well, no, because of obviously
because
his
of the
record.
length. No,
Yeah.
it's the length of season though.
Yeah, but you're not judging a coach based on the length of the season. You're judging them on their time in tenure. You have to. He wasn't the coach prior to that. His record
Yeah, I know, but
states
you're
he's 10 and
judging
2.
them over a course of a season.
And are you judging him off the teams they've beat?
Well, we've belted Brisbane.
Geelong.
Not belted Geelong, but beat Geelong.
And Melbourne, who have they beaten? Freo?
They've beaten Freo.
They've beaten.
They've beaten a few. Melbourne
Yeah.
have beaten a few. No, Melbourne have been very impressive under King. Their rise, he would be the one that you'd probably look at and go, he's right up there.
I know what you're
But
trying to say. With what he's done in this space of time,
why could he not be?
why would he not be considered?
So you've got to consider him.
Yeah.
Is he top 3?
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
Have to be.
Top
Yeah.
three, which is pretty
But-
crazy. if you
That's
think about it.
insane.
I know.
But yeah, you couldn't be the one.
I don't even
Because
win
of
because of the
the
length of
longevity,
season.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can understand that.
And they're both very similar people when you look at them, both very calm, measured, talk
Yeah.
about players. Like they're very similar coaches.
Anyway, back to the game. Arm's length, professional win. Just controlled it from start to finish in a way that was like they were never going to get a sniff.
I
Never.
met a player
Who?
on before the game.
Oh,
St
yeah,
Kilda game.
Yeah, you told me.
All
You
right.
can say, fuck it.
H.
Yeah.
I did. I met him. I messaged you both.
Yeah, I know, Tommy.
Armstrong St. No, but honestly, I'll tell you something. So I turned around, someone introduced me, shook his hand, and I asked him a few questions, and one was around phrase. And he'd said that the whole group absolutely love him. And he goes, we want him to be coach.
He said that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. The other thing he said confidently was,
But he's not the only one that said it now. They've all said it.
They haven't said
In
it.
a
Not
round- yeah.
directly. They've said it.
Nah,
though.
but even to be honest with you, even the way the players have conducted themselves in like the
The
media,
manner, yeah.
they haven't given too much away. Well, I think in previous seasons or previous
No,
years,
they've
in the
been
past,
they've been
they have.
tight-lipped.
it's been subdued, yeah.
But they've basically said it without saying it because they haven't said no.
How can you say that? You wouldn't say
Because
that.
You're not going to say
you wouldn't
the
say-
coach.
Yeah.
No, but you would allude to the fact. I think they would allude more strongly if they didn't want him. You know, we've got to go through the process.
I'll
I don't
tell
think
you
he's locked
something.
in.
The other
Things
thing,
like that. They're not saying that.
the other thing was how confident he said to me, we're winning this game on Sunday. Like the confidence at which he said it, like you could tell that he believes. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think
Well, you can see it.
you could, of course, or especially in his performance.
Cripps and Walsh both said it on Sunday after the game in their interview.
Both of them?
Yep. Apparently, according to Drunk Hill in the comments.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, he said it to me in the cafe.
And remember, Fraze was here at the club previously when they got likes of H, Cripps, maybe Walsh. Weeders was definitely there.
Not sure about Walsh, but yeah,
Weeders was like
it's-
those three were there.
they've had a
when
long relationship.
Fraze was last at the club.
Mm.
So they've got relationships with him already. He's now come in. He's instilling confidence. He's playing in a way. He's getting them to play in a way they've got belief again.
Can I talk about
Good
something
system.
as well? Apparently at Collingwood, I know we're going in game and we're doing
Well, it kind of
We're a
blows
bit-
it
we're a
out,
bit-
yeah.
between this
But you
same
know what?
conversation.
How much are you going to talk about the game though? Really?
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
we said it was measured. It was professional.
but
Yeah.
with Fraser, apparently at Collingwood, I can't remember if it was Wednesdays mornings. He used to run like essentially like a fundamentals session. So just like,
Like
your
skills.
basics, skill sessions.
Mm.
Yeah, every Wednesday. It just started like organically. And then, there might have been 5. By the end of it,
The whole team was
the whole team pretty much was there.
yeah.
So just think about
You know who's doing that this
and
year?
I think it was like
Freo.
7:30.
Frio's doing that.
They're doing it.
Yep.
Well, I want to know.
Pat Voss, Josh Tracy. There's a group of them that like last year with their development coach maybe or one of the line coaches started it at like 6 a.m. Same thing, just fundamentals. And you've got to be there. The only commitment is you've got to be there every week throughout the season. And there's like 6, 7, 8, 9 of them that do it.
So, and like when you have to think about it, like I mean, there were some people saying like, oh yeah, this player can't kick, this player can't kick. Jera, he was apparently a player that could hit up targets and was supposed to be that kind of player.
Now he is.
You know what I mean? Like we couldn't do that in the first.
We
9
recruited
rounds,
Cooper Lord in
now
the
look at us.
mid-season draft because of his kicking. We haven't seen it until now.
Yeah, like literally the last 4 to 6 weeks.
And hey, I personally was a very staunch supporter of Voss, and I've said many times, clearly that was wrong. Clearly we wasted our time, maybe for a little bit too long. And I'm glad they pulled the trigger in that sense, because at least we've seen for half a season that even an interim coach could have made a massive impact on this list a lot earlier.
Yeah, but I think it's also his demeanor as well. I think that plays a big part. If you have a look at all the senior coaches, like gun senior coaches,
they're measured,
very measured.
Yeah.
Speaking of impact, give me the Cam. Speaking of impact, Jonah Karaoke.
What was it at?
Nah. Oh, okay. I thought you were
ground.
talking about something else. No, it was an away game.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, speaking of impact, quarterfinals of Jonah Karaoke. We got 4 matchups this week. There were winners last week. They've gone into brackets again. So we've got 3 more weeks of this. Quarterfinals this week, semis next week, final week after.
I can't believe this has turned into like
Quarterfinal number 1 on screen right now. Chemical Brothers Go, number 1. Ricky Martin Cup of Life, number 2. Type 1 or 2 in the comments. You've got 2 minutes on each of these quarterfinals. Whoever you want to win goes
Ricky
through the
Martin.
semi.
No, I can go because it was like a craze.
Big song for this year.
Yeah.
Good song too. Anyway, Chemical Brothers will go 1
I
or
just
2
remember
in the
the
chat.
movie.
And I'll roll through these over the
nightmares.
next 10 minutes. We've got 4 matchups, so I'll keep updating as we go. Now, back to the game quickly, because we probably should talk about the game a bit. In terms of stats, again, it's a very Fraser's press conference. It's a very Carlton under Fraser game. If you look at the stat sheet, had 400 disposals again, plus 70. Kick to handball ratio was 230 to 170, which is high for kicks. Like a lot of chip mark again, as we're seeing. And if you have a look at the marks, I'm sure we're over 100.
Yeah, 117.
117 around the ground. So chip marks still in play. Disposal efficiency is up to 77%. Now, for context, 72%, 73% is what I was reading out earlier in the year. Our goal efficiency was at 28%. Could have been better there. I want to talk about the fourth quarter in a minute because there was an opportunity I think we let slip in this game. Clearances, like you said, we're lost by 7. And this is what we've seen under Fraser. We're not winning contested ball clearance. Like, we only won the contested ball by 1, but we still won the game by 40. Yeah. So this is that game style that Jules, to his credit, has been talking about for a long time that we've had to adapt to. Look at him. Get a close-up of Jules' face as I'll give him fucking credit here. That Jules has been talking about for a long time.
Fraser, if you need an assistant, I'll make my time available.
He has. To be fair, Jules has spoken about this for a long time, and you can see the uncontested ball plus 65. But only plus 1 contested, and we lost clearances, but still won the game by 40. If that's under Voss, we lose that game by 40.
Yeah.
We do. It's pretty simple. Time possession, 48 to 37%. Marks, 170.
48 to what?
To 37.
Yeah. Because I think our average
time in possession.
Yeah. You know what our average is? Our average is like 43. Yeah. So according to like what I was
we had even more ball in this game.
Yeah. So I think Freo is 44. I think ours is 43.
Right. This is a feature.
Year, right. Under Voss.
That's based off that.
Fraser. But we're 48. So that's crazy.
With the marking game, this is a feature that I'm seeing now over the last 2 or 3 weeks as another layer. Our forward movement, I want you to talk about this because we saw the same thing. Our forward movement and the dynamic of our forward line is fucking unbelievable. They are humming. 21 marks inside 50.
The continuity.
Frankie Evans just
60 tackles plus 17 to 15 tackles inside 50.
It's the way they're leading. Yeah, it's the movement patterns and it's the leading patterns that they understand where each other are moving. It's they're in sync.
Yeah, it's that. But you know what also helps? The manner in which we're actually moving the ball from D50 or further up the park, because we're cutting angles, it's very difficult for a defender to watch the ball and the player when the ball's traveling at an angle, up the park.
That kick,
they're always trying to, swivel. So it's very, very difficult.
The difference is it's on instinct. Yeah, that's the difference. It's not a stop prop. If you look at it and you look at even George mentioned that kick by Chera, A lot of the way we're moving the footy is pure instinct.
It's instinct, but it's trained.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Ricky Martin, unlucky. Sorry, just quickly. Chemical Brothers go. You got
How
one or
close
two.
was it?
Was 3%. One
Really?
Vote, one vote between two. Chemical Brothers go wins that one. That'll be up against either Billy Joel, Piano Man, 1, or Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, 2. This is a big
surely.
matchup. Big matchup. 1 or 2 in the chat. You got 2.5 minutes on this. This is to go up against
Surely
Chemical
Piano
Brothers next
Man.
week. Keep going.
No, I'm
Forward
saying
down.
that you're also seeing how reactive our smalls are
Mhm.
at ground level when the ball hits the deck. You're seeing it. H, how many times have you seen H lead up to the footy now?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh, no. It was his third goal?
He's third.
Leading out of the goal
Yeah,
square,
that was
man,
Frankie
into
Evans.
space.
That was the Frankie Evans one.
But this is what I'm
streaming
saying
into
is
space.
That was the Chera, Frankie Evans, and then
Yeah, that one.
that was
Yeah.
They're on the same wavelength from one, they're understanding where their movement patterns need to be from when the ball's at D50.
Mhm.
Let alone,
It's very instinctive.
yeah.
So all know where they need to be.
I just think credit to Fraser and the forwards coach in what they've been able to turn around there, because we had a forward structure that was
There
non-existent.
was nowhere compared to
Yeah.
this.
So
What we're seeing at the moment is crazy.
yeah. So think about if we had. I mean, I'm not saying we don't have talent there. There is talent there, but imagine actually when you actually get a bit more talent in our because
Only if they can work the same. You're
Yeah,
not
no,
bringing
I
in
agree.
talent,
I
because
agree.
what's happening is you've got a forward line that is humming off effort. If you don't replace that talent with the same,
I agree. I'm not
effort?
talking about A graders.
No, you're talking about C, but a B.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking just players that can continue to play a role.
Paul Hill from Oz says having Lewis Young down there as another tall target is creating chaos for defenders, along with Gov, Kemp, and H. I actually think it is. 'Cause
I don't
you
really
kind of-
think-
Nah, I'll tell you why. Whether it's him or not, it's
yeah,
just
I don't
that
think
it's
it's
that role.
necessarily him. I
No,
think that role.
It's the role. He
More-
floats in
more
there
so.
and they don't follow him. It's
Yeah.
like they forget about him. He was left wide open twice. He could have kicked 2 and he probably should have, but he's left wide open twice in that forward line. It's like there's so much going on in that forward line, and there's that other layer of like a second ruck that can pinch hit forward at the moment. That like,
Do you know what
how
it
are you
is?
supposed to stop that as a back six?
It's funny, and I don't know whether I'm reading into this too much, but it looks like we hit a certain part of the field, and they know. So, like, if they're 10 meters out from like forward 50, they're not opting for that. Remember how we were talking about it, Joe? Where they're not opting for that long kick.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're the shortest kicking team in the comp.
We are.
Yeah, but there's like a measure. You can sort of see it with the way in which we're trying to move the ball. If we're 30 meters out from forward 50, we're looking, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like there's an instinctual message that
It's-
they go,
70. So there's a zone that we're getting into, which is, and we spoke about it, where usually under Voss in particular, when we're like 90 meters out from goal, right? We'd bomb it into
it'd be a dump kick.
it'd drop short. We'd turn it over and they'd rebound. We saw it on the weekend, and I pointed it out to Dan. I said, have a look at how deliberate we are kicking to make sure we get inside 70 or 65 before we go inside 50. And it's deliberate.
Yeah.
We're taking that extra handball, that extra kick to make sure that we can get deeper entries.
And again, it's trained. So
Has to be.
Yeah, and what I mean by that is twofold in terms of the passages of play. So where you're obviously trying to build up, and there's actually quite a few different passages that you could.
They're
use
trying to
move
get
the
to
ball.
this area so that they can have a deeper entry.
Correct.
That's what we're noticing.
But it's a deliberate, like that deliberate extra handball or extra kick to make sure we're not pulling the trigger too early.
Yeah.
That's what was so evident.
But it's
on
also
the weekend.
trained in terms of, I'm telling you now, at training, they would have zones,
100%.
so cones marked out.
Yeah.
The ball needs to be kicked into each part of these zones.
Yep. Before you can go inside 50. It's true.
I'm telling you, they'd be doing different types of scenario
I
training.
was
like
very
that, for sure.
critical because I'm the one that's been speaking about the overuse of the footy. Now, forward of center, I'm sort of understanding now because it's to hit that zone to be able to then get the right entry. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
At times, I think it's by hand more than anything. We still
overuse it a little bit. Yeah.
I think
In the
against-
fourth quarter in particular.
and I think against good opposition, we're going to get punished on turnover.
Do you know when you? Do you know against which type of opposition you struggle against when you do that? It's someone like a Collingwood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Teams that will hurt
they'll
you on
punish you.
turnover.
They'll
punish you.
not so much the turnover. It's the pressure that they apply.
Yeah.
Because they apply that pressure, and it's a very consistent bait on a very consistent.
You can do it against
basis.
Brisbane where there's no pressure around the
no
footy, and you
pressure.
can do it against St Kilda
Yeah.
where they're just a basket case.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get caught out there because of the way we're trying to move that footy. But like I said, everyone go and look the next time when you watch us this weekend. Watch how we use the footy from like 30 meters out to how we use it when we're 10 meters out from that forward 50 arc. You know,
Yeah. Quarterfinal number 3. So Dire Straits Money for Nothing goes up against Chemical Brothers Go next week in our first
Penman out.
semi-final. Yep, Penman out. Won by 1 vote. Again, both of these have been decided by vote.
Did you vote?
Quarterfinal number
Did you
3.
vote?
No, I did. We had 2 walk-ins as part of this. The top 2. One of them's in this. Number 1 for Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, and number 2 for the song that started all of this.
Imagine if we make the granny,
that plays.
we win.
And you
And-
play that.
Then you play that.
Everyone will love it.
They actually will. You know what? The whole place will get up and about for it. Number 1 for Smells Like Teen Spirit. Number 2 for Olivia Dean. I reckon I know which one's going to win this. And it won't be Olivia Dean. Yeah, look, fourth quarter I want to touch on. We're not actually going to touch on players. We've got the rating show that we're going to do after this. So if you want to hear about us speak about some players for 10 minutes like we usually do, tune into Spotify tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Spotify exclusive ABB rating show. We do it every week now. Fourth quarter is what I want to talk about. And that overuse of possession in the handball and whatnot cost us a couple of times. We had a real opportunity at three-quarter time to put the foot down again, and it was a double percentage game because for every goal we kicked, they lost the percentage that we gained. We didn't make up enough ground. It could have made our lives a lot easier if we put them away by 10 goals, 11 goals, which was on. Like, the chances were there. We just started fumbling. We started overusing, started overthinking, doing dumb things like taking shots at goal when you had someone in the goal square. It was just, that was the only disappointing thing from the game where I walked away and went, fuck, that was an opportunity we've actually let slip there. And I reckon they'll reflect on it. I genuinely do under Fraser. Did you see it the same?
No, I did. Yeah.
Did it look the same on TV?
No, for me it did, and that's the reason why I was
On TV
discussing
it did?
before.
You could
yeah,
tell?
yeah.
All right.
I agree with you. What else am I going to say? I'm going to waste time.
All right. Well, this one's a landslide. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Oh, yes, thank fuck.
88% to 12. So that's your winner.
Thank God.
Quarterfinal
I don't
number
think about
3.
Olivia Dean anymore.
Last one,
Oh,
and
so
this
you
is
go to a Carlton
Dan's.
game.
This is Dan's favorite. Number 1 in the chat for the Prodigy, Breathe, and number 2 for Jet, Cold Hard Bitch.
Let's go.
I'm gonna put one in the
Boom,
chat.
boom.
For this. Yeah, I'm going to see Jet in November on the Gold
Hey,
Coast.
if we win a flag one day, that's the song I'm singing with. That's the song I'm singing one day.
This has to be number 2. Anyway, this is the last one for the week for the quarterfinals.
Please vote too.
It's a landslide.
Is
it's
it?
a landslide.
I love you guys.
All right. I mean, that's as much as I think we could talk about for the game, to be honest. We've covered every aspect. We killed them for the majority. We controlled it. It was professional. The last thing I want to ask tonight, and I haven't asked this, and I'm not saying we're going to, okay? I'm not saying
I was signing him.
no, because we're definitely signing. I think we're definitely signing him at this point. It would take, well, you know what? Just quickly on that.
You're talking about Butters.
No, you're talking about head coach first. But on that, if Wright and Davies go in a different direction, let's say they end up actually signing in Wright as part of this, what are you guys sitting there thinking?
Oh, I'd question it, but it's the process. So, I think,
would you
I think
trust it?
Wright has a pretty good track record, but it's going to be interesting to see what would happen next year, though.
Mm-hmm. You? No, but I'm talking just on face value. If they come out in 2 weeks and they go, and Wright's the coach.
I think you have to.
Mhm.
I'd be shocked, though. I would be.
It would shock
I
everyone
would
at this point,
extremely
I agree.
shocked.
Yeah, well, my initial reaction will be that, as I said to everyone before, he's just going to have to really, again, earn the trust of the fans. Promote his game style to the players, get him on board. If they've picked him, you got to trust it. I think, as a Carlton supporter, I think me of anyone, I used to ride the highs real high and the lows real low.
Because he still doesn't.
No, I don't. No, I feel like I'm being a little bit more.
We're a bit more
measured.
balanced these days. That's true.
No,
a little bit.
I think
It's come off a low base.
I think I'm being.
No, we are.
I think I'm being balanced after Voss got sacked.
Mate.
Prior to that, I've been a disaster.
Yeah, agree.
So whatever.
Yeah,
I think I'm at that point.
Mate, you
now.
have to back them in. I think Wright has a
Yeah.
pretty good track record, and it's not like as if
I agree. I actually agree.
he's
with what
still in
you're
a position where I still think, at least how I feel, like what has he done wrong?
No, he hasn't.
Like,
but-
what has he done wrong now? Like in the last maybe 18 months, really, 18 months.
But what
has
I'm
he done
trying to say is, I think at the end of the day, we speculate and we make comments. Look at this season.
Yeah.
Who would have thought this would have happened?
It's true.
Who would have thought where we are now? I'm telling you right now, no one turned around at 1-8 and said, no one did. Not like this.
I'll put it this way.
No,
First 9 rounds,
No way.
a lot of mates would message us and
Exactly.
No, I heard nothing.
all
Nothing.
gone quiet.
No, I know. That's
All
what
of
I'm
them have
saying.
gone
No
quiet.
one can turn around and say that we're going to turn our season around like we have now.
No, not to this extent. It is a genuine miracle.
This
what
has
we're
just taught me. This
it is.
It's the biggest turnaround from any side in sport in season that you will ever see. Ever.
This whole season has just taught me to just shut up.
More than 23.
Mighty Ducks might have a.
Mighty Ducks.
More than
20.
2023. Yes.
This is
This is
this
different
is
level.
Leicester City win the Premier League.
Yeah, it is. And on that, it's a very good segue because it's the last question I'm going to ask.
This is
And
what
I'm
it is,
not
George.
fucking joking,
Can
right? I'm not saying
I'm
that we
not
will.
answering.
I'm not saying we will. However, we are under Fraser
I know the stats. I know everything.
almost the best team in the comp behind Freo. It's only Freo ahead of us. And then there's daylight in terms of percentage, win-loss, all of that sort of stats, the way that we're structured, system, everything. If it was a 12-week season and it decided the ladder, we would be sitting second right now.
Yeah, I'll put it this way: if we were in
Hold on.
the
And
top
we've beaten.
6 or top 4,
Yes.
just because of the
Yes.
games, the amount of games,
Yes.
but because we have that extra game, that's once we make finals, it's 5 games.
So how far do you
like
think?
wild card
Yeah.
included?
I'm not saying that we're going to fucking win the flag. All right? I'm not. But how far can they go realistically? Genuinely. If we make a wild card, because we still need to win this weekend, right?
Prelim.
I agree.
Yeah, at
There's
least.
no reason why they
Yeah.
can't make another run.
Just based on the metrics, yeah.
This isn't based on like with Vice, it was emotion, right? And it was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a groundswell and we're just scraping over the line in games. We come back on against the Gold
Yeah.
Coast by 40. We're
I'd-
playing a brand of footy
I'd
that is
like to
hard to
see-
beat.
You know how Gary Lyon is on the couch? They do the premiership window.
Yeah, give it to me. No,
I'll-
bloke. What do you
I'll-
mean? We'd be second. We'd
Yeah,
be
that's
in the
right.
top
We'd be in
fucking
the
corner.
top
Yeah, but that's for no. Yeah, but that's for the last however many.
Oh,
weeks.
you're saying aggregated across the season?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Over the whole season.
Yeah,
It's
I just wanna
definitely
see it over
improved.
the
I
whole
reckon
season.
we're on the cusp of that quartile.
Yeah, definitely defensively would be up there.
Yeah.
Offensively, it might be on the.
But that's
Yeah.
coming through.
yeah, no. For
Last
sure.
4
The
games we
last 4
played at
games.
Marvel, 100 plus every
Yeah.
game.
If we do, I'll be the happiest person in the world.
He's almost crying.
If what?
If we
He
do.
just choked up.
But listen,
if we win it,
but I'm just
how fucking
I'm
delusional.
gonna
can we
answer
be?
this fucking question. I can't do it to myself.
Here we go.
Listen.
To get away
H
too far
Rojas,
ahead.
$3 donation. We're gonna win the fucking flag.
See what I mean? I was you. Who was it?
Rojas. In the
Rojas.
comments.
I was you.
No, but when I say how far we can potentially get, like I'm doing it in a measured way. I'm
Why
not saying-
can't we make a semi? Is where I'm at. Genuinely, and give ourselves a chance at just.
I
some
just
sort
said
of
we can
miracle.
do anything at this point in
Yeah.
time. But just wait. Just watch it.
Obviously, we need to wait. But I'm talking about the profile. To your point earlier, was it in the Patreon we spoke about this, where we went, if you just gave the numbers without the team, who would you say it was? You'd say it was Brisbane.
Yeah.
Like we're talking data, like actual data points this time around, not 2023 where it's like we're winning, just getting over the line and Marchbank tip of the finger against Melbourne gets us over the line by 4 points
Yeah.
and all these sort of things. We're talking about dismantling teams, dismantling
We're also-
systems.
We're also talking about a game style that the game style itself has won the last 2 flags.
Yeah, that method.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's won the last 2 flags, but I think we also have a bit of a different element to it because I still think we have the contested clearance game as well.
Well, we've never lost it. No.
Yeah.
With all that said, I don't think we're going to win the flag. But what I would fucking love, just to finish this off,
To go to
we're done
Toowoomba
for this
again.
week. No. Can you imagine we finish 8th? They finish 9th.
I know.
There will be people climbing the walls of the MCG to get in.
I know.
It will be absolutely fucked. Yeah,
Queensland's has met with North.
Yeah, North Melbourne, Mitch
yeah.
Cleary. We spoke about that at the
Yeah,
start.
but see the picks.
42 in a future second.
Not bad.
And a future first.
No.
first.
Anyway, it is 1 week at a time. Sandy in the comments, 1 week at a time. I'm not falling through the old trap. I'm not saying we're going to win the flag.
That's what
I'm
I'm
just
not doing.
asking the question based on data points. How far can we go? That's it. I think you can start. If we make the wild card, we've got to win this week, and that's it. That's the live show for tonight. We're about to do the ratings. Jump onto Spotify tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to listen to us break down the players and our voting system. I'm not saying we're going to win the flag. I'm just saying the data points towards us being a very, very good football side under Fraser at the moment. Very fucking good. So, listen, next week, we beat the Dogs. It's over. If the Saints and GWS lose, it's all over. And we're talking about a wild card, and we're talking about one more week at least of our season than just the regular season. Let's hope we're sitting here next week. George, thanks for tonight. Until next week.
On the back.
All right.